My name is Kaseem. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we are going to do our weekly Tesla update. This is a time where I show you once a week how my Tesla holding is going. Just because I believe in the company so much, I believe in what they're doing. So by doing that, I've committed to put in about 20 bucks every single day into Tesla stock. And before we get into this, Merry Christmas. Whatever time you decide to see this, well, whatever time you see this, if it's before Christmas or after Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year in advance. So in today's video, we are going to go over the performance for Tesla stock during the week. I feel like this is very interesting for me to do this series every week. Just like how you do with my dividend investing portfolio. I would really like to just share with you guys how the Tesla stock is going on a regular basis, just because this is an interesting experiment that I'm running here on this channel. So let's get right into it, and I'll show you how the Tesla investments has done this week. And yeah, let's get right into this week's update. I'd like to let you know that this is a series that I'm doing. It's a series where I document every week. Just do a video like this, 5 to 10 minutes max, sharing with you guys the power of just little investments. And the reason why I do this is because of the little people out there, like the people that have just regular jobs. You work at Walmart, you work at Amazon Flex, you're doing Uber, you work at Dunkin' Donuts. Like those smaller investors, those smaller folks, I'm trying to share with you that you don't have to have a lot of money to start, building some sort of wealth for yourself for the future. We all know, like, it's quite hard to actually make a lot of money out there in the real world. So I'm just trying to show you guys an example of someone basically just like you, working a regular job, trying to build my portfolio, and showing you what's actually possible out there. So that's one of the reasons why I do this, because I want to show just regular folks that this is possible. This is possible. You don't have to have a lot of money to start investing in the stock market, especially when we have apps like M1 Finance. This is like the best thing that's ever happened to retail people, like the small people of the world. This is the best thing that has ever happened to us. But let's get right into it. As you guys can see here, we are sitting on $6,900, almost $7,000, guys, almost $7,000. As we all know, Tesla has performed quite amazingly this year. Like in the past month, we are up here at the top. We're up 21%. At this point, we are up 15%. If you look at 6 months, we're up like crazy. So if you look out year to date here, I just want to take a moment to remind you guys that this was during the coronavirus time. So during the COVID time, Tesla stock dropped 60%, and then from that time till now, we're seeing on roughly almost at 800% returns. Okay, that is huge. If you had like $100,000, if you have crazy money, if you really have a lot of money and you're watching this video, $100,000 invested at this point all the way to now would have been worth a lot of money. Okay, a lot of money. So I believe in this company. This is one of my biggest conviction when it comes to the stock market. This is like one of my biggest conviction. I believe that this company will do great things in the world, and they are literally just starting in the beginning of their development in terms of developing the company. This year the company is projected to make about 500,000 cars, and the yearly new car production in America, it's if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna put the actual data right on top of this video, but if I'm not mistaken, I think it's about like 60 million like new cars. So they are going to produce about 500,000 this year. So the growth for the company is just beginning. You know, they have the FSD coming up, cars that can drive itself. They have so many things coming up. So I'm just trying to share with you guys that if you're watching this video and you know you don't have a lot of money, look at what I'm doing for a couple of months, see how it performs, see how it does, because I share this with you every week. And by the way, if you're not subscribed already, consider subscribing to the channel, because we're doing great stuff in this channel. This channel is all about getting our money up to the first $1 million, you know. So that's the purpose of this channel, to share my journey on how I'm going to get my money up to the first million, because I know I'm going to do it. I believe I can. I'm going to do it. I just don't know how long it's going to take me, but I do know I can do it. So if you're interested in seeing my journey getting to my first million, consider subscribing to the channel. But yeah, let's look at the performance of Tesla. All time here, we're sitting on a profit of 3,400, 260% gain. This is crazy. Okay, this is not normal type of gains in the market, but we're seeing on 260% gain here. So we're seeing on 260% gain here with Tesla stock. Let's look on the day, which is the day before Christmas. This is you know, the 23rd, 24th. So Merry Christmas to you guys that you're watching this video. Maybe this will come out on Christmas Day or the day after Christmas, but Merry Christmas to you, like I said earlier, and Happy New Year in advance. So on the Friday, we gained about $165 in profit for the day. We are sitting on 1 week here, we're sitting on $60 of profit. So you see at this point right here, right at this point when it dropped pretty hard here, I was scooping up a decent amount at this point. You know, anytime Tesla drops hard, I'm going to be scooping up a decent amount for my portfolio, because I already see any drop in Tesla as a huge buying opportunity. That's just what I see. Okay, not investment advice, just what I see. So let's look at the 1 month. 1 month we're seeing on a profit of about $1,000, and for the past 3 months we're seeing on 2,000, and the all-time here we're seeing on 3,000. So that's a huge gain, guys. That's a huge gain for the stock market. For anybody that is into the stock market, you know that is a huge gain. Okay, so in terms of shares, we are looking at 10.47 shares. The next goal is to get this up to about 15 shares. I'm trying to accumulate as much as possible, but the next goal is to get that up to about 15 shares. Okay, so we are looking, let's take a look at some of the transactions here. So here was like $60. Basically during this Christmas week, it's been a little bit tight, trying to manage investments, do a bunch of Christmas shopping and all these things. So I haven't been able to do like my regular $20 every day averaging into it. So I just bundled everything up one of these days, and yeah, as you guys can see how the transaction comes in on a regular basis. You know, $20, $20, $20, $20, $20, and you know, some days that it drops hard, I go in and put a little bit more money in it. But typically I'm going in and I'm doing $20 pretty much on a regular basis with Tesla, because it's very important to do just that. For me, it's very important to do just that. That with the transaction, sharing the transaction and sharing the numbers with you guys, that's pretty much it. The big thing that basically concluded from last episode to this episode is that we are finally part of the S&P 500. Tesla stock is finally part of the S&P 500. For those that are new or you're watching this video for the first time and you don't know, the S&P 500 is a basket of stock of the top 500 companies in the US. I'm going to leave a video that I did last week in the cards so you can check it out. You can check it out and see why this is important. I've done a couple of videos of why this is important. The S&P 500 inclusion for Tesla, in my opinion, I believe it will create a nice cash cushion. It will create a nice base, which will reduce volatility in the stock. And volatility simply means the stock moving wildly, going up and down like crazy. It will reduce volatility in the stock. That is why I believe this inclusion is quite nice for Tesla. It's a great thing for the company. The $76 to $80 billion